Seriously, bro.
Or they already, like, sent out the check when they got the letter.
I don't know. It's unimportant. No. Is it outside of the truck or inside of the truck?
What?
Sound like a sound. No, that wasn't it. It was out in the woods. Alright.
Oh, I was gonna say, I didn't even hear it.
That kind of loop back on themselves. Because there's a little play button ebook to study on Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 through 11. And it's kind of funny that I was working through the study and God kind of said, you know, if you want to produce Christian content, I'm going to give you an abundance of stuff to create Christian content. So, like I said, excerpts from the book. Once we're done with all the excerpts, we're going to go through and do like key biblical principles. There's probably at least 50 pieces of content for that, if not more. Sandy walking around with sweat clothes on. Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, hey. Oh, and she left the generator on.
Yep.
Anyways, one of the things I tend to do when I'm not streaming or creating content is I go watch other people's content, streams, shorts, long form videos. Yeah, but do we want to take the chance and not be able to grab those chairs?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a nice desk, but every once in a while I go through these bursts of content creation, so scheduling them out doesn't feel like all at once. Right now I've got content scheduled out till the end of the week, just giving people excerpts from the study. If you'd like to have the study, it's a 37-page ebook on Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 to 11. On my channel description is a link to the Patreon page where you can get the free ebook. There's also a Discord channel where we can chat back and forth. Nothing back there. It makes an awful lot of noise. We just got back to the house and Cheryl decided to check the mail, thinking maybe the mailman would come back or we didn't actually see him or whatever. And turns out her check was in the mail. Now we're headed to town again.
Yeah. Hey, well, we got a free lunch today.
We did get a free lunch. We had a bunch of free food.
Like your grandma said, she likes that pantry just like I do, because you actually get stuff that you need. Like tomorrow's pantry, I don't get the amount of what we got today.
Oh.
But with this one, you actually get dish soap and toilet paper. Towards the end of it, just until that lady showed up that we saw after 12, because I was the last person. They were just trying to give me more than I usually get because they both wanted it off the shelf.
Right.
Because I know on one certain shelf you can only get one item, and I chose the corned beef hash. And she was like, "You want to?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
She was like, "You want?" I was like, "Sure."
The pantry that we went to is at a Catholic church. It's a big pantry. They also have a big lunch. So if there's any prayer warriors out there, ask you to pray for the job, more or less. Been unemployed now for a month and a half, 2 months.
It's going on 3. So guys, please pray that he gets a job.
We make a little bit of money with the scrap metal that we do, but
Well, and I love you to pieces, but when you go to work, I enjoy my quiet
peace and quiet.
time.
Why don't you have peace and quiet while I'm home?
Because you always watching something on YouTube.
And don't worry.
Usually when you're at work and it's just me and Frog, we sit there in the house because I can't watch stuff on live, so I sit there quietly.
Oh yeah, they're gonna repave in front of the fire department.
Yep, well, because they've been told by some legislator that's going to be open. They're going to use it.
Well, they use it.
Where you said that side road too for the pool stuff.
It's on the wrong side of the road. When we come back through, because then I'll be on that side of the road. I'm trying to make right-hand turns. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm left-handed and I like left-handed turns.
When you drive, you can make left-handed turns.
And that's going to be a long time from now.
No.
I'll probably be in my 60s. By the time I catch up on my child support.
It's not about catching up on your child support. It's about consistently paying every pay period. After a while, you can ask them, hey, I know it's expired, but can you at least process the suspension?
Yeah.
Get the suspension out of the way, and then you have to start all over again because
Yep.
it's been so long.
And then, like I told your mom, I got to figure out who's going to let me use the vehicle to and do my hours, and who's going to let me use their vehicle to take the test. And because she already told me, not my vehicle. I said, no, I don't want it.
Virginia, that's a long way from home. I guess I should have said y'all are a long way from home. Bless their heart.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
No, that's not.
That's not what? Y'all come back now, you hear?
That's not appropriate.
What? What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Well, I figured that's what you were doing. I can't turn. I have to turn my whole body to look in either direction.
That's not my fault.
I don't know what the problem is.
Maybe we didn't sleep like.
I can't help that. Yeah, he must have broke something in that car.
That stinks, leaving a car like that on the side of the road. Keep always straight with it. You got a buddy to come get him.
I don't see any flat tires.
Oh, we're going as far as Old Town. have to do a lot to get into the bank.
Yeah, but that's a
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, the smarty pants.
that's a dedicated left. It's a left only lane to get into the school driveway there.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, okay, smarty pants.
I'm more worried about that outdoor chair set. 2 chairs and a love seat.
Yeah. You know, those seats look nice and perfect down by the pool. Now all we need to find is an outdoor nice table. Go with all these chairs we got.
The pump's gone.
Yep. Figured as much.
But not the filters.
They probably didn't need the filter. Somebody else probably doing the same thing we do. If it doesn't work, they scrap it. You watch, somebody will post it on Marketplace for $30, $40 because it works. And it's crazy, like you said, how all these people think summer's over and it's gone. Like, my niece, she's regretting now taking down the pool because we've had 84-degree weather and she wants to go get in it. Ben goes, well, you ain't putting it back up. It's down for the year. He goes, you should have thought about that before you took all the water out of my well. Even though he knows the well doesn't run dry, he just doesn't want her to do it again because that took a lot of water.
I mean, it does. I mean, ours is what, 250 gallon? Something like that.
But that's what hers is too, except for it was the round one. But it took as much water. Like, I think your mom thought at one point I wanted something like that pool back there. I didn't want something.
Didn't even see it.
That one's an above ground, huge pool. I don't want something like that. Because I know to have a big pool like that, so many feet, so many, like width-wise, above ground, you have to have code enforcement has to give the okay.
Oh, no.
Because some of them fences,
I'm not asking for permission to put up a pool.
like sometimes you have to act like, I know in Connecticut we had one that big, and by law for the town of this
not
we lived
permanent.
in, we still had to have a fence around it and had to have the ladder put up at night when we were using it by law
Well, where?
in London, Connecticut.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of liberals. I'm good with the fence. I'm not holding the ladder out every time I'm done with it.
Well, I've noticed a lot of people in
Plus,
town,
there's little people around.
like the pool up at the Four Corners, that's how big our pool was in Connecticut. That's what your mom thought I wanted. I don't want something that big.
If it was all set up and we had power, yeah, because it's going to get clean. That's what the pump is for. It's to move all the dirt and stuff out of the water.
My hurt. That's all you get. Like that much water out of the.
Yeah.
All I can think is either something's clogging the pump or something's blocking the drain from flowing the water.
Well, that wouldn't make it not pump out as much water. It's probably something in the line where they just don't have the pumps running that well. Excuse me. So I've been watching this guy live stream quite a bit recently, and I've never actually heard him claim to be a Christian, personal relationship with Jesus. But he's always got a Bible in front of him. He never reads from it. And he says, "Thus says the Lord." Like the Bible doesn't matter. Like, you're not going to have that kind of a relationship with God if you're not in the Word every day. I'm not going to mention the guy because I don't want people going over there. It's unfortunate that he's not accountable to anyone. I looked up his church website. He's the only person on there. It's just an online ministry website. Very basic. He's always asking people for money. He's not reading the Bible. He's not preaching. And he only interacts with certain people. He doesn't interact with the whole audience. That's kind of the whole point of going live. You know, he's living in a hotel, basically homeless if it wasn't for the hotel. And he claims to be a pastor. His house is not in order.
Well, didn't his sister say he was high?
Supposedly it's his sister. I don't know.
Well, like I told you, being a recovering addict, I see it too, and I told you, he's high on something.
If I paid a little bit more attention and read into things, I could probably figure out where he is and be able to call him out on his BS. Because people like that will claim that it's judgment, and it's not judgment, it's correction. And he's avoiding that correction by not being accountable to another Christian. So, by definition, he's a false prophet. Claims to know the Word of God, yet won't read it when it's right in front of him. Those are the kind of people that make the rest of us Christians look bad.
Yeah, they're wrong with something.
I'm not asking for money, I'm not begging for money, but I do put my Cash App up there on the screen. Most of my content over on Patreon is free. I've got one book up that's for sale. Compared to the, I don't know, must be hundreds of devotionals or studies that are absolutely free.
Oh. Ow. Another one. Ugh. The type of shirts these are, oh, they're like nylon. As soon as you hit a hot ash on it, that hurts.
So I think the topic today is false prophets. I've dealt with a lot of them, a lot of false teachers, pastors who are leading people astray.
Your wife's over here burning herself. Oh, that's nice. Where's that at? That's my baby ears. Brought home my shirt, burnt myself up here on my shoulder. Oh. my chest. My mother would tell me that's the meaning of no smoking cigarettes and riding. What? No. It's kind of hard. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta add on top of everything else. Oh, I gotta figure out where to stop to smoke a cigarette.
she never my mom never smoked. That's
Oh,
why.
I know.
I think she got enough nicotine from my great grandmother and my dad, and somewhere there's a baby picture of me.
Oh, I think somebody got the chairs. Where was that?
It was a little further up, I think. Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
Need some cushions.
That's all right. We'll find cushions. It's got a little table too.
Give us just a minute, folks. We're gonna pick up some stuff on the side of the road.
Oh, there's change in the bottom of my purse.
This is a thing we do.
And there's
Get in the comments. Let me know what kind of ministries that you've dealt with that could be seen as problematic, if any.
Definitely.
Well, the cushions go to the back. The bottoms are netted.
Yeah.
There.
I don't know. We picked up some nice lawn chairs, a love seat that can go out.
Little
by
end
the pool.
table.
That end table's gonna be cool because that's what it's for. Either a little end table or.
And as long as it's still there when we head back home, there's a nice wooden desk just down the road from the house.
Yeah, give your mom back that black table that I've noticed is only held on by like 3 bolts. One
What
leg.
black table?
Her black table on the camper that folds, that's your mother's. And when I put it back up after you folded it together to move it around, when I put it back up, there's screws missing out of the bottom of it. So it makes me think that it's going to fall one day. There's Julia.
Oh, yeah. Why would they be pulling into the motel?
That's where Oceana works.
Oh, she got a job? Oh, that's where she's been working.
Yeah. So Julia popped around in Old Town, did what she had to do, and then come back through to pick her up. I think Julia's question of other people that want to hire for longer hours, she's not going to get the same, like,
She's not going to be available for more hours here in another month or so.
well, it's not just that. I think that's why she only got 2 hours at the motel. It's because of her age. They can't give her any more than a few hours. Because they think she's the same age as Adam and she had to get a work permit.
sucks.
I was like, what is that? And look,
Oh, camper trailer.
yeah. Hi.
She wasn't even paying attention.
Milford Fire and Rescue. They must be headed back.
Milford's this
No.
way.
So we're
They're probably going
headed
to the
to
store.
lunch. Get lunch at.
Yeah, this time of year, it's sometimes you have to pass on certain things on the side of the road because you know you got something else further down the road. I think she's the one that I won't say it, I guess. Where's the pants? She's telling him.
Oh, they're probably on a mission. He's walking too slow and she's in a hurry.
Well,
No, we're
she's got him by 4 or 5 inches.
She'll probably be like, we gotta be there at this time and we're running late already. We gotta go. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm coming.
Just woke up. Seen him, so.
And we have to go to Dollar Tree. Because Dollar Tree has the pasta sides we like. And then they sell the little thing of mayonnaise. Nothing. That yard was full of hostas.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. People will be like, what? I was also reading up on Google that if I come across, they have bird baths that you can purchase that are solar operated,
Yeah.
and that they have a little pump in them that would clean the pool too. Or I could hook up a hose to a 12-volt battery, and I'm thinking, I'm not using a battery.
Well, if it's a 12-volt pump, then you gotta use a 12-volt battery.
Gosh darn it. I should have bought my drink with me. I guess on the way back I could get a cola pop. I don't have a cup like you.
Yeah.
Yes, because my drink's gone.
What?
Yeah. Well, look at the size difference in the cups.
I barely drank mine.
I was thirsty though too, because that pantry I had lemonade. It's alright, I'll sip on it because it's still got ice in it and it will melt and be nice and cold, watery flavored ice.
Coke flavored water.
Yeah. You know what your mom's done to me when we just take me to the back to Kaufman shop? Kaufman drive-through. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to go in.
Oh.